Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new F1 2021 video. Today we're gonna test out how much slower it is to use assist on F1 2021 and see how much slower which assist is. I'm gonna start off with the braking assist. For some reason I can't turn on the steering assist. I think that's only for controllers probably. Oh, actually it says setting is locked in time trial. Whatever, so we can test it in time trial. So we're going to start off with the braking assist, then ABS, which should be really overpowered this year. Traction control, dynamic racing line has no influence on the performance of the car. So we're not going to turn that on because it will just be the exact same. And then we're going to try as last gearbox and automatic and see how that goes. But first I'm going to set a lap or without any assist like I usually drive and see what lap time I can put in, basically. Alright, first lap is at 13.8. World record is at 13.6. Not sure if you guys saw that at the start of the video. So we're currently P3 in the leaderboard. Let's see if we can improve a little bit more. Luke Smith 2/10 faster in the first sector, so he basically gains everything in the first sector on me. So let's see if we can improve a little bit through the first sector. 1/10 improvement, just over 1/10. That's solid. Let's see if we can improve further on in the lap. .4 up into the last sector. Might be a world record. Yeah, it is actually. After 2 laps. That's solid. Pretty solid. Not a perfect lap, but it's good enough for the world record. So 1 position ahead of Luke Smith. Now let's see how much slower we will get when we turn on the braking assist. So 1:13.6 is the aim. Let's turn it on high to start off with and see how much we lose. And then we will try medium and low after that, basically. Now, last game, using high braking assist, you could just do everything flat out. So we're gonna try that on the first lap, straight away, and see if we manage to do it again. Turn 1, can we keep it flat? It's pretty scary to not brake. Oh, I forgot I have to downshift as well. Now that there's an influence, because... Oh my god! Just suddenly didn't brake for that right-hander anymore. So we could take turn 1 flat out, which is a bit scary. Especially because I have no TC on, which makes it even harder. Alright, first lap, 2.6 seconds slower. Let's give it another go. Try to do 2 laps with every setting. Into turn 1. Keep it flat again. This time we got that one better. You do have to lift sometimes, even with full braking assist. Like for this one. Oh my god. And from here on we can almost do everything flat. Which makes it hard is that we have TC off, so suddenly it just goes and you still have no TC, so that makes it really hard. This one's hard as well. That's a bit better lap, I think so. 2.3 seconds. Round it off to 2.4, so it's 2.4 seconds slower to use the high braking assist. Now let's go to medium braking assist, do another 2 laps and see how much slower that is. I can imagine I have to lift now for turn 1, I think so. Probably can do it flat out again. Okay, yeah, you cannot do it flat. Oh my god. Oh. That was not ideal. 1.7 seconds slower on that first lap, but I missed turn 1 of course, because I thought I could do it flat maybe. But I couldn't. So, let's go for the second one. Oh, that second corner was really awkward. Like, braked really hard. Oh, for that corner, it held it on very long on the brakes. So the minimum speed was just nowhere. And on the second lap, 1.2, which you can round off to the bottom. So medium assist, 1.2 seconds slower. So basically, medium braking assist is exactly half the time slower than high. So maybe low would be only 6/10 slower. We will see on this second, or not second attempt, on the last braking assist test. Let's put it to low and see what lap time we can do on that one. Alright, so I think I basically had to brake basically everything by myself through there. And then in the mid corner, it like holds on a little bit. Which is really awkward in my opinion, because I'm not used to it. Like here, it keeps tapping on the brakes when I don't want it. I just want to carry the speed. Cross the line, 14.2, 6/10 slower, as I predicted. Maybe we can get it to 5, let's see what we can get with the low braking assist. Alright, so 5/10 slower is the low braking assist. Basically it doesn't do anything apart from when you start turning in. That's when it keeps it braking on a bit and it ruins the minimum speed. So yeah, that's basically the half a second loss. It's just from minimum speed. I think 50% of the time loss was like in the fast chicanes, where I was just braking when it was not necessary. So 5/10 slower, the lower braking assist. Now let's try ABS, which should be very OP. So we should be able to go faster with ABS than without. So let's try it out. Off goes the braking assist and on goes the anti-lock brakes. So yeah, Last game it was a little bit faster, but I just didn't manage to go faster with it. But I think this game it's very overpowered, so we will see how much slower or how much faster we can go with it. First lap with ABS. Oh, this is very weird. This is so weird. I think it's gonna be the same as last. I just can't drive with it. I just can't. I can't get the advantage from it. Alright, first lap 3/10 slower, which I think kind of my fault. That I just can't adapt to it really on that lap. Maybe I will do better this lap, but it's... the way you brake is very different, so... Alright, 1/10 loss in the first sector. Oh, the end is there. .4 times down, going into the final sector. Alright, so we ended up 1.4 times down. So yeah, it's 1/10 slower for me. I think if I would practice a lot with it, I would gain time. Eventually, because it's just such a powerful assist. So we're gonna set here plus 0.1, but I think I could gain 1/10 with it, more or less. So potential of 1/10 faster if I would get it right, and probably have to change the setup a little bit for it as well. So yeah, it will be somewhere in between here. I was 1/10 slower, but I can go 1/10 faster. Now let's go on to traction control. Off goes ABS and on goes full traction control. Now, this is probably just gonna be like flooring it out of every corner. Yep, exactly what I thought. Just have to floor it once you get to the exit, and the TC will do everything for you. Oh, it even activates in 6th gear. Even in 7th gear through there. The TC went on. Alright, first lap is 2.1 seconds slower. Just doesn't accelerate. But I can do a little bit better. I missed some apexes on that lap. So I think we can get under 2 seconds surely. Alright, going into the final sector. So we just put full throttle out of every exit without having to correct or get any wheel spin. Up to the line, So 1.7 seconds slower with full traction control. Let's try medium now. So 1.7 seconds slower with full traction control. Let's try medium. Let's see how much time we will lose with that. I think it's going to be quite a big step, but we will see. Traction control to medium. There we go. Alright, so we lost 1.4 tenths in that first sector. It's so weird. It's like it doesn't know if it wants to activate or not. Which makes it really awkward to drive. Alright, end of the first lap. 7 tenths slower than without any traction control. Right, again 1.4 tenths down at the end of the first sector. Alright, again 7 tenths on that second lap. Just not more in there, it just keeps activating all the time. So, I think 7 tenths is the right value to go with here. 1 second faster than full traction control. Now the final one, Gearbox. I think here we're gonna lose quite a lot of time because if it's the same as last year, at least last year that was a very tough one. On goes the automatic gearbox, and then as a final one I will turn on all assists and see how much slower that is. So, oh, it doesn't downshift fast enough. Now this is very hard if you got traction control off, because basically your throttle inputs and your upshifts have to match. They have to work together, and that's not happening now because it just upshifts at a certain point, a certain rev point, which makes it very hard. You can't short shift at all, and also you can't decide how much engine brake you want going into the corner, because it will just downshift at a certain point. Alright, end of the first lap, 9 tenths down. Let's try again. I don't think I can get much faster because this is just limited by the upshifts and the downshifts. This left-hander is very hard because the downshifts are way too late basically, and that keeps pushing the car forward if you're in a high gear. Oh, missed the apex. Alright, 7 tenths slower with auto gears. Now let's try all assist on at all of the jobs, so it's not going to be 2.4 plus 1.7 plus 0.7 plus 0.7, because I think this one is going to override most of them. So I reckon we're going to be around 3 seconds per lap slower if we turn them all on, but we will see. We will see. On goes the braking assist, on goes the traction control, auto gears. Let's do it. I think basically just have to drive flat out for the wall track if you drive with these settings, So, that'll be interesting. Oh, this is gonna be slow. This is gonna be slow. Flat out into turn 1. I'm literally not braking at all. Now, do we have to brake for this right-hander? No, we don't. It's flat out as well. This is flat out. Alright, we did have to lift for this one. Now this wall section is gonna be flat as well. That's actually pretty fast. I expect this right-hander to be flat as well again. It is. Easy flat. All last sectors flat. Maybe the last corner we have to brake a bit. No, we don't. It's flat out as well. Across the line, 2.6 seconds slower. I don't need another lap because we're not gonna improve. It's gonna stay at 2.5 or 2.6 seconds. So all assist is 2.6 seconds slower. So as I said, braking assist is going to override most of these other ones. Reason why I didn't do DRS assist and pit assist is because they don't have an influence really on qualifying lap time. DRS assist will just instantly turn on, and ERS assist you will have to do a wall race to figure out how much slower that is. So yeah, using every single assist is 2.6 seconds slower. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to see more. And see you guys next time. Ciao.